Whether you believe it or not, and you like it or dislike it, I don't care. You already have a personal brand, because a personal brand is your persona, is how you portray yourself online. In order for you to grow and make so much money off of social medias, you really don't need to learn coding. You don't need to be a social media manager. You don't need to be any of that. You just need to have a common sense, be chronically online to understand what is going on, okay, what's going viral. Third step, you need to understand just the basic of human psychology. If you haven't noticed, but I feel like that's so impossible for you not to notice, the world outside is broken, is beyond repair. You really can't do anything about it. I feel like the only thing that you can do nowadays is to simply grow a personal brand and make tons of money off of it. You make your own profit so that you don't have to work for a boss, you won't even have to talk to a manager. My last job experience was actually in 2023 before I got diagnosed with the cancer, and I was working as a broker. My boss was mid-30s, I think, had a girlfriend at the time, but he was constantly, and I mean like day and night, from the day that I was signing in until I was leaving, constantly flirting with me. I remember talking about this with my female coworker, and she was like, oh yeah, he does the same with me, but I'm used to it by now, because she had been in this industry for like 5 years prior. And I was like, how do you get used to such things? I could never imagine spending my whole life working for someone who is slightly older than me, who feel like they are gonna conquer the world, who feel like they have everything figured out, entering into a room where I feel like I am constantly endangered because that guy can't keep his eyes to himself. From that moment, I was like, I really need to get my savings and get the hell out of here. But I couldn't quit because I didn't really have no money at that time. Then life had other plans. When I got cancer, everything did a 360, everything completely shifted around me. Even my own perspective at life. I remember following this one creator. I really liked her. She is nearly my age, and she really became a billionaire just by doing YouTube, making her own website and company. Google Forms, to which you could, then purchase a one-on-one with her. The moment that I looked at the price, that girl was selling her time for $6,000. Like, the average person outside works a 9 to 5 for not even $10 an hour. And this is why I'm making this video as someone who is building her own personal brand, her own business from scratch, as someone who has never heard of the term personal brand before. And you feel like you can't do that, and I'm telling you that you can, because you have the sources. You don't need anything. You just need a laptop or even a mobile. That's perfectly fine, and a Wi-Fi connection. And 90% of the population has that, fortunately. Everything is oversaturated on the media. But do you know why some people still succeed instead of others? Because they bring the character. They bring themselves into the business. They make the person behind the screen really understand that they are the best at what they're teaching. Even when you meet friends, there is always that one friend that you are slightly more attached to because they bring something else. They may bring a new perspective. They may bring new ideas to your business. They may bring you a new life. Everything is always built on tiny details. Every single day I am learning new things about social media, about how to market yourself, how to sell yourself. I want to share step by step how I'm doing it, how I am building my own company, so that if one day I make it, you can go back to the very beginning and be like, oh my god, she made it. I don't care if you want to copy me. I have invested over 10,000 euros in both education and marketing. I want to be a mental health coach, a therapist, and I'm gonna be the best fucking one at it. You wanna know why? Even though I'm still fighting cancer, I'm locking the fuck in. It's this way or this way. I don't even have a plan B. Whether you believe me or not, I don't even have a plan B. My parents know what I am building. They just laugh at me every single time that I tell them about a specific post that I just posted on my Instagram story, like a certain marketing tactic that I just found out. They're like, you have so many degrees. You have 2 bachelors. Just go find a full-time job. I know what a 9 to 5 looks like. I know how fucking hard it is. This is why I'm doing it. The moment that you start building your own personal brand, your own career, just to know that it's going to be so hard and you're going to be left alone with no one. And the reason why most people don't want to sell the sea and build their own personal brand, it's because they are so freaking scared. Because this career path doesn't bring stability. It doesn't bring peace. It doesn't bring anything, but just pure exhaustion for the first few months, because you are new to the brand. You really have no idea in which niche you are gonna fill in. You are so scared that you are not gonna make it, and you are overthinking every single thing all over the place. You are constantly overthinking day and night, not eating. You are so stressed out. Your nervous system is literally begging you to stop. You're gonna have days where you feel like all of this is just a wasted time. And you're gonna be like, you know what? I might as well just go back to my 9 to 5 humiliating job with a boss that doesn't respect me and a boss who constantly flirts on me, even though he has a wife and kids at home. Because that's a stability for you. Because at the end of the month, you always get a paycheck, whether you like it or not, whether it's high or low salary. You really do not care. That stability, I can build something from this. You can't build a life from a paycheck of $1,600 per month. Going to an office job where you're not even paid $12 an hour, that's fucking humiliating. Then you also have to come up with the rent, grocery shopping, the car, and the gas. Do you see how high the prices are now? You can't build a life. You can't build a future for you and your kids. I know, because I've been there. You don't want to be the face of your own brand? You can create a faceless brand. There are tons of faceless brands. You have tons of opportunities. I really hope that this video wasn't too hard to follow, that you were able to understand my point of what I'm trying to say. The world is beyond repair. The only thing that you can do so far, because the AI is taking over, is at least get some profit off of AI somehow and building your own personal brand. That's the only thing that you can do. I wake up every single day and I see no sales. I see nothing really moving forward, and I get mentally stuck many times. But then I remember that I'm choosing this because I want to live a good life. I don't want to have any sort of luxurious life. That's not what I'm looking for. I simply want to live a healthy lifestyle, meaning that I get to work with my own rules. I don't have a boss forcing me to work even though I am pregnant, even though I am sick. I don't have a nasty boss flirting with me 24/7, because I don't want to do that. If you are on your own way to build your own personal brand, oh my god, I'm so happy to have you on this journey. Please DM me on Insta, whatever you want. I really want to support as many small businesses. If you feel comfortable enough, make sure to comment what your brand is or what you're trying to achieve, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.